Hi guys, it's Gail with Broken Hearts Ministry. Thank you to you guys who are watching in the replay. I got my pen and paper here to write down names of people who come into the chat. So anyway, not too much going on today. Fed the chickens, watered the grass and the garden. And I have about 5 cantaloupes right now and 1 watermelon. My very first watermelon is about that big. And I know it's a watermelon because it's got the stripes on it. So that's really cool. My very first watermelon. I've tried a few years, but this is my first year to actually see one. And I knew it was a watermelon when I saw it. I planted blacktail watermelon and hey Jaden. And I also planted sugar baby watermelon. Did you understand what I said in my comment back to you on the Fall Fest 23 giveaway video? If you answer the question in the comment, you'll be entered into the giveaway. So there's a whole entire playlist of that on Gail's Southern Living. There's a whole playlist of 48 channels, and you can enter all 48 of them if you want to. There's also a lot of them shared on my community tab, so you could use that as a resource as well. Yes, I was able to download that file, Alfonso. Yes. Jaden, are you planning to post videos at some point? I was just curious. Felt like the 1 o'clock slot was working out for some people, so I'll just keep trying different spots. I was actually in someone's live. Well, I wasn't on their panel, but I was just listening to it, and I was like, oh, it's almost time for your own live. You better get yourself ready. Yeah. I did get the video file of the logo. Yeah, I did get that. I do plan to make a video about the logo, that you made it and everything like that, like a shout out for the logo. I do plan to make a little video for that, and I'll put your link in the description box of that video so you can get credit for making the logo, because you did make it. So oh, and my mom told me to tell you thank you. My mother told me to tell you thank you for making the logo, because it's her ministry too. So she liked it. So anyway, I actually got a couple of copies of it printed, and they're on the way. They'll probably be here by the end of the month sometime from Sticker Mule. So yeah, so if you have a community tab, if you'll share me on your community tab, that would be helpful to get a few more people in to chat with. I have the live pulled up on my phone too, but I have to always remember to turn the volume down. So I'm making a list of who comes in the chat today so I can go on. And what is today's date? Is it the 28th or 29th? I'm not sure exactly what the date is. I was going to write the date on the paper. Hello, Tiffany, Canadian Family Life. How are you? I did get a bunch of your videos watched, and I'm going to try to watch some more of them today, and lives. I think lives are cool because, you know, they keep running. 29th. I'm going to write that down. Let's see. I can't believe August is almost over. I'm kind of glad, though, because it's so hot here. So today it was supposed to be 98 degrees instead of triple digits. So I'm so thankful. And it was Thank you. Thank you, Tiffany. I usually do that on my laptop, and I'm on it right now. So as soon as I get done with this, I'll put it back on you. But I kind of have a few I'm rotating between right now. Um, yeah, have a few different people I've exchanged with lately. And even though I have a short playlist, I'm still running a long one for them. So I'll need help eventually. I've been adding things to an everything playlist, and I have 6 hours worth of content right now. And of course, by the end of this live, I'll have a little bit more. And I've been checking the playlist link and changing it on my playlist so it's accurate. That way, if I go into Tuber Chat Live, I could say, oh, I can exchange a 6-hour playlist or a 5-hour playlist or 7-hour, whatever. So anyway, even though right now I'm just exchanging my little playlist with one of theirs, regular size ones. So anyway, but let's see. Hello, Mountain Grandma. How are you? Enjoyed your live today. I really like My Wild Home. She is going to be one of the guests on the Fall Fest 23 Grand Prize drawing giveaway. She is going to be one of the panel guests for that night. She actually offered, so that was really cool. So I took her up on it. And I'm also going to have Tiffany with Canadian Family Life is going to be on the Grand Prize drawing live. And on that live, even if you're not a semifinalist, there's going to be prizes to give away on that live. So even if you're not a semifinalist, you can come into the live and win something. So that'll be really cool. I also asked Freehandly Maid, my sister-in-law, and yeah. Jaden, if you watch the video, I ask you a question and you answer that question. So it's not the same answer for everybody. So that's why you can't tell what it is by looking at the comments, because, you know, the question. Anyway, I'm going to do the YouTube random comment picker. So if I put it on when I pull it up, if that person answered the question, then I know they watched the video all the way through because they answered the question. And then, you know, then they can be the semifinalist. But if I pull up somebody who didn't answer the question, then I'm going to assume they just watched the video and they didn't want to enter the giveaway. So I won't know. But that's how the Fall Fest works. You either put in a secret word, put in a secret phrase, or you answer a question. So those are the three things. And you have to listen to the video all the way through to become a semifinalist. You have to answer the question or put in the secret word or phrase. So that's, you know, if you want to enter more of those from my community tab or from Gail's Southern Living playlist, you'll have to listen for that on each video. Or some of them don't have words. There'll be a screenshot of what to put up. So every video is different. You just have to pay attention to what that person particularly wants in theirs. And also, let's see, I'm trying to think. I also asked Ariella Viking Venture and Victuals. Hello, Wayne's World Unlimited and Challenging Kitchen. Welcome in. I'm writing all your names down. I'm going to make up a playlist to run of some of your videos for supporting me today on the live. Kind of like how the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch does that. But I've done it in the past before too. But it's been a while. So, hello, Jen with Good Times Homestead. Writing everybody's name down on my list. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I basically just have one main playlist, the Everything playlist. There's about 6 hours worth of content in there right now. And I am going ahead and starting to exchange playlists with people. So that way I'll have the watch hours going for when it's time. So I heard Tuber Chat say it was 500 friends on your channel and 3,000 watch hours now for the first level. So that's kind of cool. So I guess you don't have. Well, I guess what they mean by a different level is you're gonna get paid less. Is that what it means? Or less often, or at a smaller rate? I don't know. I don't know how that works. I don't ever get any emails on anything about YouTube stuff, so I don't ever know what's going on unless I hear somebody else saying it. So, but yes, I have a video coming up on Friday to remind people to join into the Fall Fest 23 giveaways. I have a reminder video on my other channel on Gail Southern Living to remind people to go through and enter these. And for the people who love to do giveaways, if one of the moderators could put in the link to the playlist for that. My comment was chopped. Oh, your revenue? First level can have memberships and super chats. Oh, but no ad revenue. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, well, hey, it's better than nothing. So all the super chats and memberships and ad revenue, all that money is going to go into the ministry on this channel for the homeless ministry. So then what I'll do is when I get a paycheck from YouTube, I will make a video showing what I bought with that money. You're welcome. So anybody who's a moderator, you're welcome to put up links. Hello, the Hillbilly Chicken Rich. How are you? I'm doing the thing like you do, where I'm writing the names down of who comes in so I can make a playlist that I can have going. Trying to avoid using certain words, It's very difficult. But yes, if I made you a moderator, you're more than welcome to put up links of people in the chat, or your Fall Fest video. If you're in the Fall Fest, you could put up your Fall Fest video link, or the playlist Fall Fest video link, or your regular video link, or other people's. Most people feel funny about putting up their own link, but you can do that if you want to. I don't mind. Hello, Rushing Wind Mountain. How are you? What do you have going on, Susan? I like the way you structure your lives, where you do a prayer and a little devotional at the beginning. Then you talk about current news events, and then at the end you pull people up on a panel. I like the way that it has that variety. So, I mean, if you liked a piece of it better than the other, you could watch the different pieces. I like all of it, but I like to listen to the news pieces because I don't have TV where you can get news and stuff. So I hear things from you that I wouldn't have heard because I don't have the news. So you are my news channel. I try to catch even though I'll be honest with you, I don't really know when a lot of people's lives are. I just accidentally come upon them. It's just when I have time, I hit the button to see who's live, and then I have to pick. I have to pick one. So Sometimes I'll pick the one with the least amount in it. Sometimes I'll pick the one with the most in it. Sometimes I'll pick the one with the middle number. Sometimes I'll pick somebody who's my favorite. Sometimes I'll pick somebody I don't even know. I'll just totally random. Depends on my mood. I actually just got through baking some eggshells in the oven to give my chickens to make their eggshells thicker. Thank you, Tiffany. Susan says hi to everybody. I say hi to everybody too. And if I missed you, I totally didn't mean to. Now I know it gets to be more of a problem later, but I did get 5 panel guests scheduled for the grand prize drawing live for Fall Fest. But if you're interested in being an alternate, you can email me, and maybe like the first 3 or 4 I might put as alternates. That means if the panel, all the scheduled people on the panel are already, like they have to go check on their dog or their kids or make dinner or whatever, they have to leave after half an hour or an hour, someone could come up and fill that spot. And it would be just someone who's in the live, who has a link, who is set up to be a backup. That way the panel stays full the whole entire time, because I think it makes it more fun. Plus, there'll be a giveaway at the live, so I'll have to be running the giveaway. So my panel guest will be, kind of entertaining and talking, laughing, cutting up. And I'll be doing the more serious work, like writing all the stuff down, trying to keep track of the business part of it all. So, but it will be fun. We've had six or so gifts that have been donated so far. I need to go back through my email and my video about it. And it just says Fall Fest news and question. And I thought I would just put the question out there. Now, if you don't have the money to do another prize, definitely don't do it. But if you happen to just have stuff laying around, or you have the money, that's fine. I understand, like when I do prizes, I usually do gift cards because it only costs you 1 stamp to mail that. So that's why I do it that way, because it's cheaper. And that way they can get whatever they want, Even mailing out stitch markers cost about $6. Pre-giveaway prizes. Do you mean, hello, the Bud Files? Do you mean prizes to give away on the grand prize drawing live? Now, if you happen to not be available that night to watch the live, but you still want to donate a prize, you can do that. But everybody who donates a prize has to mail out their own prize. So if you donate something, you have to mail it out, because Gail can't afford to mail it out, meaning I can't afford to mail them out. I'll be doing good to get my own prizes mailed out. I'm a homemaker, I don't have a job. So yeah, gift cards are easier. I have to do things that are more economical. So my grand prize is going to be a Amazon gift card. But I could mail that out like the very next day, because I'm just going to put a stamp on it and mail it out. No going to the post office or whatever. Just, wrap it in paper real good, kind of try to disguise that it's a gift card, and mail it out. And probably be in a card too. Usually I put them inside of a card, inside of the envelope. So that way it's a little less chance of someone hopefully messing with it. I take the chance, 60-cent stamp. But yes, I have got my guests set up so far. One of them volunteered. One of them's family. Ariella's just been my friend for a while. My Wild Home is the one that volunteered. And hello, Andrea Jones. How are you? Yeah, I don't know the exact price of stamps. I'm just guessing. I want to say they were like 59 cents or 60 cents. I don't know. The price might have went up. I don't ever buy them single. I always buy them in books. And currently right now, I'm completely out of stamps because I'm getting channel stickers. So I've already started getting those channel stickers and the cards that are going with them. Already started getting those ready. So currently I don't have any stamps. They're all already on envelopes. But I'm going to have to buy some more because I don't have enough for the channel stickers that are coming. I do want to save some channel stickers just to have. I'm actually probably going to give away some sets of stickers. Like it'll be a Broken Hearts Ministry and a Gale Southern Living sticker together. And then, I might put a couple little something extra in there too, little envelope prizes that I can mail out real easy. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, probably. I wonder if you could still buy stamps at Walmart. Maybe I could put one on my get a book when I go to the grocery store to get my groceries. I usually always get them at the post office because I have to go there to check my post office box anyway. Of course, lately I haven't really been receiving anything. I've had a very empty post office box for a while. I guess I need to start sending myself coupons that way. 66 cents, yeah. So, but I'll have to figure out about how many more stamps I need for the stuff I need to mail out. Plus, I'll need some for the Fall Fest giveaway because, like I said, I'm going to do some little envelope prizes that'll have 2 channel stickers, and maybe I might put something else in there. Yeah. Well, that's good that you get free postage, but the rest of us, we got to pay for ours. I mean, I think it's awesome that you get that. That's great. But not me. My postage is not free. I buy my stamps online. I buy it usually from the actual post office person, but that's because I have to go to the post office anyway. So I just wait until I go to the post office. I used to go more often, but now I just go once or twice a week. And then sometimes I have waited 2 weeks to go. I've gone and that thing is just crammed full of stuff before. And it's like you don't know. It's like surprise things. Like people just surprise you with stickers and stuff. The only reason I don't do e-cards is because I like the thought of them getting the envelope and opening it on the friend mail. Now, my other channel, I've had it for 3 years. 3 years. And every single piece of mail I got, I've friend mailed it. I don't think I've missed anything. If I did, it was totally an accident. I mean, I can't say that I'm perfect. Hello, Rudy. But I try not to miss things. I did think of it the other day and I thought, did I make somebody's thing a friend mail? But usually I put it in a particular place and I don't open it until I do the mail. Oh, yeah. You hope Alfonso wins because you can mail to him for free. Yeah. Yeah. I had a piece of mail come back, and I still have not um, remailed that. But I think that person is going to be at the Pinecone Fest meetup. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it, and then I'm going to look for that person. I'm just going to hand deliver it, because I don't know what was wrong with the mail. But let me tell you, I don't have enough money to mail it in the first place, much less to mail it again. So, I'm just at home, and I try to not ask hubby for too much stuff. I try not to be overly needy, or try not to be high maintenance. Try to be, I try to just work out my own things. I have a little bitty YouTube check from my other channel. Of course, we know how little bitty that is. If we're monetized on YouTube, we know what that's like. But I'm hoping to get paid in October for that. But I'll have to actually buy Christmas out of it, because I won't get another one between now and Christmas. So I'll have to buy Christmas for my husband. I'm not worried about buying Christmas for my daughters, because my husband usually does that. So mainly I just need to buy for my husband. And sometimes I'll buy something for my mom out of it. Yeah. I'm on a budget. When I say I'm on a budget, I'm not kidding. When that package came back that it didn't get delivered, I'm like, oh man, that's so sad for that person, because I know it's going to be a while before I get to put that back into rotation. But now that I saw that person's name on the list of that meetup, like I said, I'm going to hand deliver it. But it took some convincing to get my husband to go to that meetup. So that's probably going to be the budget for a while, because he has to pay for the hotel room this payday, and then when it closer to that time, he'll have to pay for the spending money and stuff. I don't think there's any kind of entrance fee. I mean, last time I went to the one, there wasn't any kind of entrance. You sign in because they want to know what channels were there, but you don't have to pay a fee, as far as I know. But I can ask that question. We do a lot of homemade gifts for the family. Yeah, I could totally do that. I mean, I could do that for part of the family. It'd be a little harder for the guys, but I could probably do that for the women. I am going to start my soap making process, so that could be for the girls, or if I get some manly scents, that could be small things for the guys, maybe even like stocking stuffers. Yeah, I've heard of pirate ship, but I haven't ever done it. My thought is well, I mean, if it was cheaper, but my thought is I'm already going to the post office because I have to check my mail. Yeah, well, in other words, if I paid $5.10 to mail it, I'm going to have to pay another $5.10 to try to mail it again. And what if it comes back again? Then I'm not out $5, I'm out $10 plus change. So I know that doesn't sound like a lot to a lot of people, but when I say I don't have money for postage, I'm not kidding. That's why my prizes are gift cards. And I usually buy my prizes out of my YouTube check. So, ow. Food is always a good gift. Yeah, it is. I do want to try to make the vanilla again, the homemade vanilla, but that takes a couple of years to sit. So I made it with vodka, but I made it with the wrong proof of vodka. So it never blended the way it was supposed to. It was supposed to be a specific proof of vodka, I think, with the vanilla. Because if you smell it, it still smells like alcohol. If you taste it, it still tastes like alcohol. I mean, it has a vanilla flavor, but I mean, it's not turned into vanilla the way it's supposed to. So I'm gonna have to figure out what proof of vodka it's supposed to be for homemade vanilla, because I obviously don't know what it is. Yeah. I mean, I could do some prizes like that. Like my mom, I could do like get a nice mason jar and fill it full of that instant hot spice tea, where she can make her own instant hot spice tea drinks during the winter. She would probably love that as a gift. That's a great idea, actually. And, I could just purchase the products little by little on my grocery list, and it wouldn't make such a big impact. Yeah, I don't think I think I figured it out later. It's the wrong proof of vodka. That's why it didn't work right. So I need a little bit more information. And I think next time also I'm going to get hubby to score the vanilla for me, because I don't think I did a good job of scoring it either. Because it's kind of long and skinny. I may need to enlist his help for that. Sugar scrubs. I've never made that. I am going to try vanilla. I mean, not vanilla. I'm going to try vanilla again someday, but not yet. I'm going to try the soap making over the fall and winter, because I won't have any more garden content. So it'll pretty much be cooking and soap making for the fall and winter. I might grow some things under the grow light, but I'll probably start that like January. I don't want things to get too leggy. I might try to grow lettuce in the fall and winter in my utility room, possibly. I thought about doing that just because I wouldn't have to pay for the extra lettuce if I could just grow it myself in there. And also I would know that it wasn't, full of chemicals and stuff. Sweets for the guys. Yeah. Really, really the only guy I have to buy for is my husband and my father-in-law. And really, we usually only just purchase like a couple of gifts for the in-laws each, and they send us money, so. But mostly it's women. I have 2 stepdaughters, a husband, a mom, and a niece and nephew. That's pretty much all that I buy for. I go to my brother's house, but we don't exchange gifts. I just give gifts to my niece and nephew. That's it. Which I'm actually seriously considering just giving them money this year. Here's an envelope of money. There you go. They're just at that age. It's hard to really buy anything specific. You have mostly men. Okay, yeah. I do like after Christmas, I purchase like little perfume gift sets and cologne sets and stuff that I can use for hubby and father-in-law. I don't think I'm going to see my brother-in-law this Christmas. So I don't usually buy for them unless they're here. If my sister and brother-in-law were here, I would buy for them, but I don't think they're coming this year. So, as we basically just saw them this month, and we had a late Christmas from last year's stuff. So I went ahead and gave my sister one of her things that was going to be for this year, because I'm like, I don't think I'm going to see her again. You never know about her. She's one of those people you have to buy for at the last minute. Otherwise, you've kind of spent your money in vain, because, I like for the person to actually be here for me to give them the gift. That's kind of how I am. Like, if you want your gift, come and get it. Come and get it, bud. But we usually do Christmas Eve at my brother's house, Christmas Eve evening. So we go over to my mom's house first, and we exchange gifts with her for an hour or two. Then after that, we go over to my brother's house. We don't exchange gifts there. Well, we give my niece and nephew a gift, and then we just play games and have snacks. And then Christmas Day, we help Mom make a whatever kind of dinner we planned, and pretty much all the gift giving is already done on Christmas Eve. So, and then with the stepdaughters, I'm probably going to do a separate celebration with the stepdaughters this year. That'll be a different weekend besides Christmas, because one of them still comes to our house. The other one, she has a boyfriend and a job, and she just graduated, and anyway, she doesn't really come anymore. So we'll have to have her over a specific night to receive her gifts. So probably we'll just do both the girls that night. Oh, I do have one guy added to my list. I have a future son-in-law to buy for now. And really the only thing I know he likes is banana cream pie. So that'll be good. I can buy a banana cream pie for that night. But what am I going to give him for a gift? Because I have no idea what he likes. The only thing I could think of to buy is maybe like a cologne set. Something like that. Because I have no clue. I kind of know sort of the style of clothes he wears. Not that he would ever wear anything I bought him, but I kind of know. And I'm guessing he would be like a medium. Scarf or hat. Yeah, scarf or hat. That'd be a good one. Scarf or hat would be great. Yeah. Awesome. That's a great idea. Or a pair of gloves. That would be a good gift for the son-in-law. Everybody's got to have that kind of stuff. Pair of gloves, it doesn't get cold too much around here, but when it does, you sure do want it. Wallet, yes. I need to buy my husband. My husband needs a wallet and a pair of gloves. He actually works in a factory type place where it does get cold in his area. So yeah. But yeah, I have to add future son-in-law to my list this year for gift buying. So I think I might have one cologne set put up, and if I do, I'll use that one because I buy stuff after Christmas. So I'll have to look in there and see what I have. But I plan on, I think what I'll do is I'll get a list from his mom or his grandma because we go to church together. I'll get a list from his mom or grandma, like what kind of snacks or candy he likes. Or I could even ask my stepdaughter what kind of things he likes so I can put those things in his stocking because of course he has to have a stocking. So we have little extra stockings that we have around in case somebody comes to visit around that time. And so I'll just pull out one of my extra stockings instead of buying them one. And of course, when they leave the house, they have to give the stocking back because the stocking's just to hold it while they're here. Then they'll have to get themselves a Walmart bag or a gallon-sized bag or something to put their stuff in. We all got underwear and socks for Christmas from my mom and dad, white cotton. Well, I like having new socks. Somebody was doing a live earlier where they were talking about the gifts you get when you're a kid that you hate but you like now, like socks. Let's see, what's the other things? I don't know. They were just talking about stuff like that. Things you like now that you didn't like when you were a kid. Hello, Corner Clubhouse Cobalt. How are you? Oh, hey, Lynn, that's a great idea. Something about a sports team. That's a great idea. Yeah, I'll have to figure out what his favorite team is. That's a great idea. I like that. Disposable razors, shampoo, body wash, puzzle books. Yeah, that sounds like the kind of stuff we do. Hello, Maritza's Yarn and Crafts. Hello, Lori's World. I'm trying to write everybody's name down so I can go back and put you guys in a playlist to do this evening. Luckily, I have multiple devices, so I can have a few things going at one time. But I have to realize where my maximum limit is, I've been adding a lot of things into my watch later list so that I can hang on to the connections for this channel. That way, if somebody comes, that way I can catch people's lives and videos by having their notifications turned on. Yeah, I use a lot of Dollar Tree stocking stuffers. Yeah, and really now's a good time to start putting them up, because if you get too far into the fall, the selection starts getting kind of bad. So bath and shower stuff are great as a gift. Yeah, definitely. I do a lot of that after Christmas shopping stuff. So I will just leave that stuff put up, and then the next year I'll have that. Actually, one of my stepdaughters, I bought her one of those big makeup kits that they put out at Walmart during the holidays, because she's just started wearing makeup probably like the last year. So usually when you very first start wearing makeup, you like to have all those cool choices, the big thing of all the eyeshadows and mascara and blush and all that. Yeah, I like the idea of the sports team. I might have to make myself a little list of your great ideas. Maybe I could email stepdaughter and ask her all these questions about him. His favorite sports team, favorite color, I say color because that way if you're picking, let's see, candy, snacks. Yeah. That way I can kind of pick some of this stuff out. Yeah, sports team stuff is expensive. Unless you buy it at Walmart, it could be decently priced if it was from Walmart. And occasionally you can get stuff from Amazon that's not too bad. I have bought my husband stuff like that. He likes the Dallas Stars hockey team. So that's my husband's sport. He also does the fantasy football, except it's fantasy hockey team with his friends. He does that usually. CDs, yeah, CDs. I would like to buy my younger sister a Lauren Daigle CD. I just found out she likes Lauren Daigle. I was kind of surprised. She said she got to meet her at the hotel. And she said she's been listening to her music ever since. I said, oh man, I've been a Lauren Daigle fan for a few years now. At least 4 years. So I like a lot of her songs. I actually can sing some of them too. The one I'm working on right now is called Trust in You. I've also sang on the karaoke You Say and How Can It Be. Matter of fact, I might try to put out a song on this channel, since I'm not worried about monetization for a very long time. And basically on that video, you just keep the monetization off when it gets time anyway, and just put out a really, just a little singing video. Sing some of these little songs. You and your husband don't exchange gifts? Yeah, my husband and I do exchange gifts. Yeah, have hats made. Yeah, I'd like to get hubby to get my logo put on a shirt. Maybe like he can get one from my Teespring store or from Canva or Sticker Mule or anywhere like that, or even local. I can even have one made local, but I'll have to ask him where he wants, or maybe get pricing for him. But I really want a new one pretty soon. What I'd like to do is take the logo Alfonso made that has Broken Hearts Ministry and Gail Southern Living on it and get that one put on a t-shirt. Maybe like a black t-shirt, because the background is pink. I think that a black t-shirt would really be really good with that light pink color. I think that would look good. Yeah, that would be nice. I was buying some at a local place here, but the stuff kept peeling off of my own t-shirt that I had. And so I didn't want to send any more t-shirts out, because I was sending t-shirts out occasionally back in the day. But I haven't done that for a very long time. But also I don't want to send them now because I knew they were peeling. So if I went back to that same company, I'd be like, okay, you have some other kind of t-shirt that maybe won't do this peeling thing, and I can take them the shirt and show it to them. Dark gray shirt, yeah, might be good. I'd like to have more than one, but you know, it'd be nice to have one. Yeah, I was doing my local. They were priced reasonable. I mean, they were pretty much about the same as what you would do on the internet. Not really much difference. But yes, anybody who's a moderator can put up links in the chat. That's fine with me. I put out a video on my other channel asking if anyone needed a mentor, like to mentor them about YouTube. You know, because I've been doing this for 3 years now. I've actually mentored 3 channels in that time frame. And those channels are doing really well, numbers wise, you know, subscriber wise. They're doing very well. So I would say they're grown up now. They don't need help. But I think, you know, for a channel under 500, you know, help like that would be really helpful, you know, for some people. So I like to offer that, you know. And I don't get anything in return. It's just a mentorship. And I don't even really tell anybody that I'm doing it. I just do the mentor thing where I talk to them on the phone. And, you know, I make out a list of my ideas and they write them down. And then I include them in collaborations that I'm doing. I also tell them about all the collaborations I know, because in the beginning, it's like you're not in the know of all the collaborations. It's a good idea, Susan. So, what was I going to say? Oh, I decided on my other channel I'm going to do a cookie collaboration for November, December. And what it is I'm going to do it in December, but I don't want to do it past Christmas. So I'm going to kind of do it as part of November and part of December. Have it kind of start in November and finish in December. Because I know the closer it gets to a holiday, the harder it is for people to do it, you know. But of course, I schedule things, so I could be at Christmas Eve at my brother's house and my video's still coming out because I already got my video ready, you know. So, and then anything that actually happens on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, if I wanted to video that, I would just put that out after Christmas. Silk or digital? Good question. I don't know. I guess it was probably silk because it came off. So maybe digital is what I need. I don't know. Whatever this shirt is that I have, this is good. You know, something like this. Yeah. This will not be a giveaway collaboration. This will just be a cooking collaboration. I have not fully decided if I'm going to do it. I've never done a closed collaboration before. I've considered that. Just emailing my friends who I know who join in on cooking collaborations and email them and invite them and give everybody a specific date. And then if I have too many for the amount of dates, I just double up on some of those days. So this will not be a giveaway collaboration. Sounds good. Count me in. Yeah. No giveaway. Just a cooking video. Well, I know somebody did a cookie collab last year. So I thought, I don't remember who did that or whatever, but I thought, well, I'll just do a cookie collab because a lot of people make cookies and I want to have the videos come out soon enough that people can actually try that recipe or have that recipe so they can get the ingredients to make it for a Christmas celebration. Oh, yeah. That's not good, Alfonso. So, yeah, cookie collab. I'm going to call it probably like Christmas Cookies 23. You know, just real basic. Christmas Cookies 23. Something like that. That way, if I'm going to do it another year, I'll just change the year. Instapot, yes. I'll be honest with you, though. I have never used it. Yeah, I don't remember who it was that did the cookie collab, and I don't think I joined it. I think somebody told me, but I didn't quite have my stuff together for that. But that's what I'm planning on doing, just a basic elf cookies. Is that what you made last year? Elf cookies? Yeah. I have actually a lot of cookie cutters. Hubby bought me the 101 cookie cutters that are plastic, like quite a few years ago when we were very first married, and I have a whole drawer of them. So basically any shape for any holiday. Oh, for the collab name? That's a good collab name. I like that. Elf cookies. I like that. I'll write that down. I'll write that down, Susan. Elves cookies. Well, it definitely would be one that wouldn't be taken. The name wouldn't be taken already. So I'll write you down on my list. But I might send you a reminder email, though. Or include you on the video. Like I said, I was thinking about doing it as a closed collab, but I've never done a closed collab before. I've always done all my collabs open. So I'm still thinking about that. The thing I don't like about closed collabs is it leaves little tiny channels out, and I don't like that. So that's why I usually do open collabs. That way anybody can join. Hi, My Wild Home. How are you? I see you're all over the place doing interviews. I need to set up an interview with you guys too. I know you're coming up on my Fall Fest, but that won't really necessarily be the best day for an interview because we'll be doing a giveaway and everything. But I've caught you on a couple of different interviews lately. But yes, Gail Southern Living, my other channel, is going to do a cookie collab. It's going to be kind of like the end of November and December. But I want to make it where it's a whole month, even though it's going to be part of 2 different months. And I actually have, I have Good Times Homestead on my list. I was going to email My Wild Home and the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I was pretty much going to email all you guys. Lori's World. I was already planning on emailing all of you guys and asking you if you wanted to join. But I just haven't decided on the open collab or closed collab thing. Like I said, I've never done a closed collab before. But this isn't going to be a prize-winning collab. It's going to be just everybody's already making cookies for the holiday. You're just going to add the little hashtag, say, hey, I'm joining the cookie collab, Gail Southern Living, called Elf Cookies 23, and here's my cookie video, and you're going to make your cookies. Really simple. Because everybody's got a lot of things going on with money at the time, so it'd be good to just do something that you're already going to do anyway. Oh, you had to have the volume down for a minute. Yeah, I'm going to do a cookie collab in November, December, and I do have you on my email list. And everybody that's on my list that I put on my list, I made the list last night because I was trying to get ready. I'm going to try to tag all those people in the video. So when the little video comes out about it, they hosted it last year. Oh, okay. I couldn't even remember. I think it was Mountain Grandma that told me about it. I didn't even know it was coming. My friend Luann with Blackberry Rock Homestead is going to do a Chili Fest 23 in October. I think she's going to do that in October. So I'll try to share that video on both my community tabs if anybody wants to join that. Made the logo for the cookie collab. I'm sure there's multiple people doing different, the same thing, Usually in November, there's a couple of different channels doing soup collabs. There's a couple of people doing chili collabs, cookie collabs. We all kind of, have a lot of the same kind of ideas. I've never personally done a cookie collab, so this will be my first time. But you know what? Even if she does hers, that's okay. Most people have more than one cookie recipe. They could technically join both collabs. I'm even going to invite her to mine. I was planning to. I went down the list and I looked for people who I knew who commonly join these collabs, and I wrote out a list. And I was going to email each of those channels to invite them to the collab. And I wanted to email twice as many channels as I want to join. That way, hopefully, at least half will join. Okay, bye, Alfonso. I would do both. Okay, that's cool. Mine you have to just do because you want to, because there's not going to be any prizes for this one. At that time, I'll be trying to get Christmas gifts for my family. So, and I think that's why a lot of people didn't join collabs that happened in November, December, because I think November, December is not a good time for collabs that cost money. Cooking collabs are great because you're already cooking anyway. So doing snacks and cookies and cakes and desserts and main dishes, things you were already going to do, I think that's great. Now, I had not seen you do a cooking video, My Wild Home, but I just thought you might. So you could think about it. You have time to think about it. Like I said, I'm going to email twice as many people as I want to join. That way, I'll get enough. And I'm going to do it. I'm planning on doing it like how they do it with the calendar of the dates, but it's going to start in November and end in December because I want it to have a full month, but not also be so close to Christmas. I want it to happen the month before Christmas, but not the exact week of, which is kind of weird, I guess, but that's just what I was thinking. I never do anything cookie cutter the way everybody else does. My brain just doesn't think like that. My brain's like, they're going to be too busy the week of Christmas to be putting out a cookie video. Now, some people schedule their stuff, and of course, they make sure to get Handicapped Traveler an invite. Okay, let me write her name down. I'll add her to my list. Handicapped Traveler cookie collab. Okay, I'm going to add her to my list. But yeah, don't feel bad if you can't do it. You know, when I email you at that time, take your time, make the decision, and then decide if that's something you can do. One of your first videos was a cooking video. Let's see. Yeah, I like the give back to viewers collab that I do in the holiday season because I'm thankful that my viewers tune in and are worth picking a winner. Yes, definitely. And I might be joining that, Joy. I might join it with this channel because this channel needs some friends, needs some new friends, if that's okay. And I have another friend who's doing a collab too, so I may have to join one with one and one with the other because I'm not going to be able to get like 2 prizes. I'll have to join with one channel on one and one channel on the other, or maybe both channels on one, but I can't join both channels on both of them. I wish I could afford to do that, but I can't. I'm glad my videos don't take 5 hours loading because I don't have that kind of patience. That's why I do mine on the phone. They load in less than 5-10 minutes. I mean, yeah, September is happening, but that's a closed collab. And I don't even know when the thing was. I saw the list is already out, so it's a closed collab. They already have the people picked, and that's done. You can join with any channel you want. Thank you, Joy. Yeah, the Mayo collab was yours, right, Jen? I finally figured out who did the collab, but you know, I think the time limit's already passed for it. But yeah, I did finally figure out it was you that did it. What have I missed? I'm doing a cookie collab in November, December. No matter how many other people are doing it, I'm doing a cookie collab. I've never done one, so it'll be something different. I can't even afford to pay attention right now. That's me. I can't. Yeah, paying attention, it costs too much money. Ooh, with the cell phone? A cell phone video took that long? Ooh. Ugh. Ooh, yeah, no. Patience is not my thing. Patience is not my thing. Surely not my thing. Okay, I gotta write Smoky Mountains Blessed on here. Joy, did you ask Joy, did you ask Donnie if he could do maybe some kind of a message or lesson on this channel on a live sometime if he was interested? And it could be any day of the week. It doesn't matter what day of the week. It could be any time of day or any day of the week. Because the channel's so small, it'll probably get more like replays than actual people in there at the time. So anyway, just mention that and tell me what, if he, I know he's working a lot of hours and stuff, so it could be any time frame as long as it's not church time. I guess pretty much any other time's available, or not during my Sunday live time. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly what's involved with mayo. I know there was a mayo recipe in my Plant Paradox cookbook that I wanted to try. Okay, thank you, Joy. Yeah. This may be my first collab. The cookie collab may be my first collab. Now, if you're in here listening to me right now and you want to be in the collab, you can email me and say, hey, I want to be in your cookie collab, and I'll add you to my email list. Church time is Friday night. Yeah, we go Sunday morning. And we just moved churches, so we have one on Thursday night now. So I'm going to try to see if I can adjust myself to starting to go then too. And even if I don't go to the little service thing, I might go and just volunteer because they have some stuff going on. You can still do the Mayo Challenge. It's open. Church time is Friday nights. Jaden, let's see. Jen, so can I still do a video? It sounds like you can, Tiffany. Yes, your name is on the list, Tiffany, for the cookie collab. I already had your name on the list. I also saw Jen's name on somebody's food playlist, so I added her name too because I know that means she's done it. I also put Lori's World on there. But Lynn, if you want to be on the list, I can add you to the list. My very first video was, well, kind of a cooking video on my other channel. Oh, okay. So you won't be able to join the cookie collab. I think that's what you're telling me there. I'm trying to remember if I put your name on the list. I was trying to put people's name on the list that I knew did cooking on their channel or have previously joined other cooking collabs. Like I looked in Inquisitive Farm Wife. I looked in another one too. I looked in somebody else's cooking playlist too, and I picked up some names from there. Mainly the ones that I knew the people or knew kind of them. Yeah. How long does the mayo collab last, Jen? You need a sun oven. Yes, that's a good idea. Yeah. It was a gnat by my face. Sorry, I just did random. I have so many cookies I can make for the collab. This is good. Be fun. Yeah. Well, this gives the people that are in here will get a little bit of a jump start to have their things ready. So I'm going to start it around the 20th of November and go through like the 20th of December. And I'm going to do the thing like the closed collabs do where they set it up on specific days. And it'll be like one or two videos, depending on how many people join up, there'll be one or two videos on each day. I've never done one. I just thought I would try it. It's not going to be prizes. It's just going to be just make some cookies. That's it. And they'll be on a playlist. That way, if anybody wants cookie recipes. Oh, you don't know how to cook cookies? Oh, they're pretty easy. It's mainly just flour and sugar and baking powder and baking soda and vanilla and eggs. Oh, yeah. Okay. I will put that down, Tiffany. I'll put that down that you're willing to do too. That way if I'll know. Okay. And I might even do more than one myself too, so I think getting cookie recipes is a good price. Yeah. That's cool. It would be neat if there was a way where you could kind of like exchange cookie recipes. That would be kind of cool. You know, I got this really nice pull apart cardstock paper in one of my paper pads that I had. And I looked at one of the cards and I thought, oh, that'd be perfect for a recipe. It's all decorated. You could just type it up and stick it on there, but it'll have the decorations on the side. I thought, oh, that'd be a really cool place to put a recipe on that. Yeah, I think getting cookie recipes is a good price too. I think it's nice sometimes to have some collaborations where you don't have to come up with a prize. That way, people are spending their money on the holidays for food and decorations and gifts and things like that, depending on your beliefs and what you do. Everybody's different. It gets a little rough. I was planning on doing a couple of cookie videos for Vlogmas anyway, so I can. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'll set you up for 2 different days. That way you can vlog it and cookie collab it at the same time. I understand, clumping it. I did that one year. I did the Vlogmas thing. I should totally do that. That way you're kind of making a video every day. And, if you know you're going to get busy with holiday stuff, you can always like one day, and Mondays is my day. The weekend's over. Everybody's back at work, back at school, back at home, back wherever they're going. Because I say home because stepdaughters go back to their moms. So I'm by myself. So that's the day when I'm trying to clean and crank out videos. So that's what my Monday and Tuesday looks like. I'm cranking out videos for the week and, doing some cleaning and washing laundry and stuff. I don't do laundry on the weekends usually. I usually do laundry only during the week. That way I can spend time with my husband and my stepdaughter and, take care of the chickens in the garden and, cooking and try to cook, nicer meals on the weekends. We have done a Vlogmas of lights places and Smokies. That's cool. I need to finish editing my chicken video. I got all the video part done and even sped up in places. I just need to find music that's not copyrighted. I have 5 cooking videos I need to edit, and kids are already in school as I homeschool them. Oh, yeah, homeschooling would really cut down on your video making and editing time. Gail, you can do Vlogmas of church nativity decor in your area. Well, I live in a small town, so that wouldn't be a lot of that here. I would be lucky to find 5 or 10 maybe. If I drove around and looked. But yeah, that would be neat. Right now, shorts are doing really well on both my channels. So I'm going to try to do some more shorts. And I think the shorts are helping as good as anything else. Okay. All right. Bye, Susan. So, forgot what I was saying. I started typing her message. But yeah, shorts are doing really good on my channel right now. So I'm going to try to do that. And I noticed I got more people from shorts than I do from videos sometimes. So I mean, not that I would ever stop doing videos, but, you know, maybe just to supplement that. You know, not quite everybody, you know, has found my little channel over here. Hi, Donnie. So, did Joy ask you the question, or is this Joy coming in with your other channel? The question is, will you do a teaching lesson on a live for this channel? Any day of the week you want. Not like an interview like we did before, but like a lesson, like a ministry, like you do on Team Jesus Ministries. But I mean, you can come in as whatever channel you want. Storyteller Donnie or Team Jesus Ministries or any of your wife's channels, whichever channel you decide. It's fine with me. I'm actually surprised I talked this long myself. This might have been the biggest live I've had so far. 15 people in here. This might have been my biggest live for this channel so far. So awesome. So happy. That's good. That'll help that'll help everything. Topic in mind. It really can be any topic. It really could be anything. I mean, if it could be something you've already done on your channel, that you could just repeat, because it won't obviously be the same people watching it. So if you already have a lesson already kind of together, you can just present that on there. I mean, I pretty much like all the lessons. I'm sure anything you could come up with would be good. Yep, pretty much any of it. But I am going to try to sing a song on here for you guys. I'm working on a couple of songs right now. When I get one good enough, I'm going to put it out. Not worried about it hitting monetization or getting whatever, because this is long ways from being a monetized channel. So we're not worried about that. And when it is time, we'll just leave that little button turned off. And they shouldn't be so mad if you're not trying to get paid for it. On a heart issue? Okay. Whatever you want to teach on, Donnie. I trust your judgment for what you think. But yeah, if it's something you've already done, that's fine. Repeat, because it'll be totally different people hearing it. So you have a collab coming up on the 1st. Okay. I kind of know what you're talking about, Lori. I heard a little birdie told me a couple of things about your secret collab. A heart issue. Do you know the reason behind the Broken Hearts Ministry name is because my sister passed away and we found out she had been homeless. So my mom wanted to call the ministry Broken Hearts Ministry. So that's how the channel got started. Yes, my heart will be broken somewhat. There will always be that void. But I mean, I would say, as far as the broken heart part, you know, I'm okay now. I'm okay. I mean, I'm putting my feelings about my sister into the homeless ministry. That's how I'm dealing with the grief that's left. But I actually went to counseling at the Open Door, you know, to deal with the feelings that I was feeling, because we kind of left things in a fight. So that was kind of rough. So, but yeah, on a channel called Broken Hearts Ministry, talking about healing the heart, that'd probably be a really good subject. But I wanted to make sure you knew I was okay. I mean, yeah. Anyway, in January, I'm planning to pay the money to pay the nonprofit thing for this channel, or for this ministry, to get the nonprofit. I was getting some help from Altruistic Farmstead about turning this into a nonprofit and how you can apply for grants and stuff like that. So I'm planning to do that in January when I get my income tax money. So yeah, that is, yeah, it's kind of taking something bad that happened to you and turning it into a good thing. That's what I'm trying to do. But yeah, I was, things weren't left good, and that's hard to deal with, but it gets better every day. And, I still have the moments where I think about her. I talk to her sometimes, and she knows that I'm doing the ministry for her. And I talk to her like she's in the room, whether she can hear me or not. I think it just helps just to say what it is I need to say. Usually when I'm at home by myself during the day, nobody sees that. but God, of course, God sees it all. But yeah, I went through some definite healing, but I think the ministry helps Mom and I both to deal with the grief. I don't think with my work injury I could probably open a thrift store. I do have a friend who has a clothes closet, and she donates t-shirts and sweatshirts and things like that to me, so, and bags to put stuff in. So I have somebody donating stuff for that. But yeah, and there's no way we would have enough room to carry around a bunch of clothes. So we just have t-shirts right now that we're giving away. That's it. So we just have them set up, men's small to 2X and women's small to 2X or 3X, whatever our biggest size is. But I don't think I could probably stand up long enough to be setting up a thrift store. I don't think that's going to happen. That kind of stuff is in my past, not my future. I can do like a few hours of work a day, and then I have to sit down because my back and neck would hurt. But yeah, it's a great idea. That's what this channel's for. This channel is to help fund the ministry. This channel's not for me. This channel's not for Gail. This channel's for God. It's being the hands and feet of God, and representing my sister in the homeless ministry. That's the purpose of this channel. It's not for me. It's for him and for my sister. Yeah, I get tireder more than I used to. But I'm going to go ahead and end it for today. I have a couple of chores I have to do before hubby gets home. But I appreciate all of you guys coming in. I'm going to write a couple more names down for my list. I'll make up a playlist of some of your videos here. And I'm going to let that go. But yeah, Donnie, let me know what day would be good for you on doing that lesson. I think that'd be awesome. And any day of the week is fine. Just whatever day of the week it is. I'll just tell hubby, I got a thing tonight. So just let me know, where I can email you possibly and ask you about it. Anyway, bye guys. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate all of you. Bye everybody. Bye Lori.